We're hearing from the family of an inmate found dead in his cell at the prison in Rush City. 40-year-old Stephen Washington was found dead earlier this month, and authorities have called it a possible homicide. So far, there's very little information about what happened other than that there was an apparent fight with a cellmate. Our Danny Spiewak is live in St. Paul to share what the family said today. Danny?
Well, this afternoon, the Department of Corrections confirmed some new information for us that we didn't previously know, saying that the cellmate involved in this incident had just moved in with Washington in that cell in Rush City the same morning that he died on October 9th. But the family still doesn't know the identity of that cellmate, and no criminal charges have been filed to this point. At the Rush City prison, an hour north of the Twin Cities, Stephen Washington died on October 9th after the Department of Corrections said he was involved in a violent dispute with a cellmate.
It was just too soon. He was only 40 years old.
Cousin Alyssa Washington says DOC hasn't told the family how Stephen died or who his cellmate was.
His death is still unexplained, and that is completely unacceptable.
Relatives and other community members who advocate for prisoners stood outside of DOC headquarters on Thursday to press for more answers.
Commissioner Paul Chanel, I'm addressing you directly. Release the full timeline of events, the housing decisions, the incident and investigation reports, and any video footage that can illustrate what happened to Stephen.
In a statement, Commissioner Chanel said the death of Mr. Washington is tragic, and we await the findings of the investigation to fully understand what motivated this incident. According to DOC, Washington's cellmate, described as a suspect or subject, has been transferred to a maximum security facility at Oak Park Heights, where he's being kept separate from other prisoners while the investigation plays out. The state has not yet released the cellmate's identity because he hasn't been charged.
Families should not have to fight, beg, or wait for answers when someone under state supervision dies.
Relatives say Washington attended Edison High School in Minneapolis and had 6 kids. Court records show he had served numerous prison stints in recent years for domestic assault convictions.
He was more than just an inmate in Minnesota Department of Corrections. We loved him fiercely. We deserve answers, and we deserve for this not to happen to another family.
The Minnesota Department of Corrections is leading this investigation into Washington's death with assistance from the Chisago County Sheriff's Office and the BCA. But ultimately, it is the Chisago County attorney who will decide whether or not charges are warranted against that cellmate, who, again, we do not know what that person's name is at this point. Back to you.
I imagine, Danny, this might be a lengthy investigation. Do you have any idea of the timeline of this?
We do not. The Department of Corrections says because this is an active investigation, they're limited in the types of information that they can give to us. So we do not know how long this investigation will be persisting.
Okay, I know you'll stay on top of it. Thank you.